Today on INC Live Update, February 6, 2016. The Iglesia Ni Cristo brings God's words to mountain villages in Lesotho in the Ecclesiastical District of Africa. Brethren in Charleston, South Carolina bring goodwill bags. And the SCAN organization celebrates its 27th year. Hello everyone, welcome to INC Live Update. I'm Macy Newcup coming to you from our San Francisco studios. The Church of Christ has seen tremendous growth in the continent of Africa. More souls are being baptized, the sending of additional ministers of the gospel, and outreach programs have put the Ecclesiastical District of Africa in the spotlight as a quickly growing district. Here to talk to us more about the missionary efforts in South Africa is Brother Andre Silva. Hi, brother.
Hello, sister. How are you?
How are you over there?
We're doing good. We're doing good. Lots of work.
Great, great. Where are you? Where are you now in the area?
I'm located in Lady Brand, South Africa. It's on the border of South Africa and Lesotho.
Okay. So how is word about the church being spread in that part of the world, especially in Africa?
The word is being spread out here in Africa by work through the brethren. Mostly, we don't have access to our radio programs or our television programs here in Africa. And so most of it's by word of mouth. Most of it is by visiting locations and handing out leaflets and also God's messages and promoting the church through word of mouth, mostly. That's how we are getting the word of out on here in Africa about the church.
That's really amazing because we've been seeing on social media a lot of pictures of Bible studies being held in some very remote villages. Can you tell us more about this?
One of the newer ones that we're working on right now is the missionary activities here in Lesotho in the Simon Kong Mountains, where the people there still belong to tribes. They're pretty much out of reach when it comes to modern civilization, I guess, modern way of living. They're still pretty much, in the rural areas. They're deep into the mountains. And so we've been visiting them, and they've been very, very receptive when it comes to the teachings that we uphold inside the Church of Christ.
We saw a picture earlier of you on a horse. Tell us a little bit more about some of the transportation methods you've had to use.
Some of the villages that we visited are really deep into the mountains where it's only accessible by horseback. It's a 2.5 to a 3 hour ride one way to meet those people in that village. The village is called Alora Mañana. They're in the Simon Kong Mountains. And there's about 300 people there who are very excited about the church and are very excited whenever we come to visit them. These other villages are somewhat jealous. They ask us, why are you always just going there to teach them? You need to come to our village. There's 500 of us here. And then there's another village telling us, there's 300 over here. We want you to teach us the words of God. And so the missionary work is very vast here in Lesotho. And, we're just trying to accommodate for as many people as we can, and that's what the church does. That's what we do. We try to, teach them the words of our Lord God, the instruction that comes from God in order for them to be able to also receive salvation on the day of judgment.
Wow, that is just amazing. Thank you so much for your time, Brother Andre. We're definitely hoping to hear more from that part of the world, so we're all going to stay tuned to INC Review to hear more about the Iglesia Ni Cristo's growth in Africa.
Thank you.
Now let's go to Charleston, South Carolina, where brethren took this weekend to donate goodwill bags. Here's Marisol Sullivan with more.
Thanks, Macy. Today, here in Charleston, South Carolina, brethren are giving back to the community by giving goodie bags to those in need. Due to progressing poverty and homelessness, the population of homeless people in the Charleston Peninsula of South Carolina continues to grow, to where a majority of them have set up tents under a bridge on one of the most historic streets in the city, called Meeting Street. This location has even earned the name of Tent City. On Friday, February 5th, the members of the local congregation of Charleston gathered together to prepare goodie bags that contain toiletries and necessary hygiene items to deliver to Tent City Project Street outreach. Today's activity was just part one of a two-part INC giving project sponsored by the locale of Charleston. On Saturday, February 27th, the brethren will continue their good works and help feed the homeless. I'm Sister Marisol Sullivan reporting from Charleston, South Carolina for INC Live Update. Back to you in the studio.
This month, the SCAN, or Society of Communicators and Networkers, celebrates its 27th anniversary. Here we see special gatherings and activities that were held in different districts for the SCAN officers. Now let's go to the southeastern seaboard and find out how the SCAN there is commemorating the anniversary. Standing by is Sarah Figueroa with her report. Hi, Sarah.
Hello, Macy. Brethren from the District of Southeastern Seaboard are gathered here in the locale of Cocoa Beach, Florida, to commemorate the 27th anniversary of the SCAN organization. Today started with a special gathering for all SCAN officers, along with their families, so that they may be reminded of the importance of our duties through the words of God. Following the special gathering, brethren of the SCAN organization participated in an ultimate endurance challenge. Brethren were faced with obstacles testing their strength and endurance through obstacles such as tire drills, rope climbs, wall climbs, and much more. Here with me is Brother Joseph Ramos. Hello, brother. Can you tell us, brother, what you enjoyed most about today's activity?
I enjoyed the most, it was the rope climb, because it's really fun to watch the brethren try it climb.
Thank you, brother. And can you tell us the importance of activities such as this?
It's very important because it shows the brotherhood, it strengthens the brotherhood, and it also reminds us of why we do our duties and to serve God.
Thank you, brother. Today's activity has enhanced the love of the brotherhood among the SCAN officers while strengthening the faith and being united with the church administration. I'm Sister Sarah Figueroa, reporting for INC Live Update. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sarah. Northern California is holding its first ever Powder Puff or Women's Flag Football Tournament today. With us is Macy Era with more. Hi, Macy.
The energy is high here in Roseville, California, where brethren from the locals of American Canyon, Elk Grove, Fairfield, Reno, Roseville, and Sacramento are prepared to show us who's tough enough for Powder Puff. Football is traditionally played by males, but that doesn't mean that these sisters aren't up to making plays and testing their endurance. As these fierce sisters prepare their athletic gear, the level of enthusiasm is overwhelming thanks to friends and family cheering them on. It's clear that no matter who wins today, all the brethren have one goal in mind, and that's the unity that is evident amidst the friendly competition. From Roseville, California, I'm Macy Era, reporting for INC Live Update. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Macy. Now don't miss out on some upcoming activities, including this weekend's playback of the special worship service led by Executive Minister Brother Eduardo V. Manalo that was held in San Pablo, Philippines. This coming Monday, there will be a discussion on faith Bible study at the University of California, Santa Cruz. District-wide SCAN-sponsored evangelical missions in the northeastern seaboard, and a CWS basketball and CFO chess tournament in Western Canada. Lastly, families with young children in Northern California area, please get ready for the first INC Kids Tour set for February 20th at the Fremont Chapel grounds. Well, that's it for this edition of INC Live Update. Follow us on social media to stay up to date with the latest news and events happening inside the Iglesia Ni Cristo Church of Christ. And if you want your local or district activity to be featured here on the show, email us at news1@incmedia.org. I'm Macy Newcup, and on behalf of the INC Live Update team, thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.